everybody. My name is Matt. I'm the student pastor here at Eagle Heights Church, and I want to welcome you to the very first EHCS online thing. This is just a little web show thing that we're starting up, just to have some fun, give you something to watch online, maybe win something every now and then, maybe send something in that we'll put on a future episode. We'll keep you up to date on what is going on with the student ministry here at Eagle Heights Church. And if you've never been, this is a great way for you to see some of us, kind of see what we look like, what we do, and what we're about. So I'm so glad you're watching. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go.
Good evening. We finally have some things happening, so we're going to tell you about them. Regular Sunday Night Youth will begin October 4th from 5:30 to 7:15. We'll have worship, small groups, and hangout time. Mark your calendar because you won't want to miss it. Coming up next, we have Dare to Share Live on Saturday, October 10th at 11 to 6:30. Go to the web address at the bottom of the screen to get more info and sign up. And that's all. See you next time.
We've got a minute to win it challenge for you. Watch this.
Dizzy Mummy. It takes less than a pound of force to tear a sheet of toilet paper. In this challenge, using only their body, the contestant must unwind an entire roll of toilet paper by executing a series of 360-degree spins. If at any time the paper rips, the game is over. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
And that's our minute to win it challenge. Send your videos to Matt and we'll show them next time.
Hi, my name's Bree and I'm going to be sharing my testimony with you today. So for the first decade or so of my life, my dad was a pastor. And so I went to church every week and sat in the same row of seats. I sang the worship songs, I memorized the Bible verses, and I knew about God, but I didn't know God. But that all changed for me in 6th grade when I went to cross timbers for the first time. I was in the Canada room and I had just heard a very powerful testimony, and it got me thinking, why don't I have a testimony? What's mine? And so we were praying after that, and he said, if you want to be saved, there's 2 simple steps. He said, confess with your mouth that Jesus is Lord, believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, and you will be saved. And I prayed that, and it's the best decision I've ever made. So after that, he said, if you just prayed that prayer, raise your hand and your counselor will come get you. So I raised my hand, and a counselor from my cabin came and got me. And it was scary, but I was excited. So she just told me the gravity of what I did and how it was me getting into a relationship with my Lord and Savior. But I didn't understand that at the time. But I went on, and I remember going back to my friend group after that, and they were so excited, and that was the best feeling. I didn't know at that time why they were so excited, but I do now. And it wasn't until Falls Creek of last year when I started living for God. So that atmosphere is so different than an everyday atmosphere. Everyone around you is just digging into their relationship with God and getting to know him, and it's just crazy. It's unlike anything else. And so just seeing everyone loving God and loving each other and getting in the Word and just praising the Lord that week just inspired me. So that's when I decided I'm going to live for this God. I'm going to get to know him. I'm going to read my Bible every day, and I'm going to grow, and I'm going to learn about him in every way possible. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm still growing, I still make mistakes, I still sin, but that was the best decision I've ever made in 6th grade when I decided to pray a simple prayer and give my life to the Lord. That's the best decision I've ever made. And I keep growing every day, and I keep getting to know the Lord. He keeps revealing things about himself to me and about myself. So it's just a crazy experience, but if you haven't given your life to him, I really encourage you to do so, because I would never take back that decision. Never. So, yeah, that's my testimony. Hope y'all enjoy. Bye.
Thanks, Bree. That was great. Well, that wraps it up for the first edition ever of the EHCS online thing. So glad you watched. So glad you watched all the way through to this point, to the end. Hope you've enjoyed it. And again, if you've never been here, if you've never visited us, or maybe you've been here a long time before, we'd love to see you for the first time. We'd love to see you come back. If you have any questions about the student ministry here, you can email me at that email address there on the bottom of the screen, matt@eagleheightschurch.net. So that's the first one. Watch for the next one, and we'll see you then.
Good. Hold on, that was too slow. You gotta start like right after I look at you. All right.
Just keep going.
You're good. Good evening. Tonight what am I supposed to say? Good evening. Tonight is not the